I'm a ham radio operator. My call sign is W2RE, and I'm located here in New York. We got some snow on the ground, and here's my stockpile of tower sections that are going to be going to another site that we're going to be building. And this is my location here. I'll bring you to the towers in the back here in a moment. So I do ham radio to a different level. I built very big ham radio stations, sometimes on ocean fronts and sometimes on mountaintops. And I contest, I DX, I build stations for others, I do remote operations. So I do a little bit of everything. You've just stumbled across my YouTube channel, and you're probably wondering what this is all about. I own a bunch of remote sites, ham radio sites. And what we do is we build these sites and then we showcase them on YouTube. How we build them, the equipment we use, the hardware, and how we make it all happen. Therefore, very important, if you want to get the knowledge that we've gained, we're willing to share it with you. And that's what this channel is all about. We're doing big and bold things, never seen before in the hobby. And we bring it to you sometimes live, even from atop of towers. You've probably seen our other videos. If not, I would encourage you to take a look at them. They're amazing. We use Insta360 camera. I'm using a GoPro right now. We use our iPhone, and we try to capture the most incredible footage that you've ever seen in tower work. Behind me, up here, this tower sits in my backyard. It's actually been in my backyard for almost 30 years. It's Roan 35. That's how old this tower is. Probably never heard of Roan 35. It's actually a little bigger than 25, but a little smaller than 45. And up there, the antennas are custom made from 2X arrays. They're tri-banders. And all the way at the top is a 9-element 6-meter, which works fantastic. And of course, we run hardline from that antenna into the shack. And behind me on this tower is Roan 25. And that's a GXP antenna. Try to get you a view there. The GXP 11-5 on the bottom and a GXP 3040 on the top. The interesting thing about this station, it's been in my backyard for almost 30 years. I built it in 1995. And the interesting thing about it is I haven't used these antennas in over a decade. But being that I co-own RemoteHamRadio, people around the world get to use these antennas every day. As long as they have an FCC license, they can come in here and operate. And this is what we do. We remote the stations as well. So when you come to this channel, you're going to see some amazing footage. Us climbing towers, us taking antennas down, putting new antennas up, lightning arresters, installing equipment, almost everything you can imagine. Hardline connectors. And that's what we do. And tell you a little bit about me and about this YouTube channel and what we plan to do moving in the future. So I've created 3 businesses in ham radio. One is called RemoteHamRadio, where I'm co-partners. I also own a tower business called Radio Echo Communications, and that I install towers for individuals and commercial entities. And I also own a media company. Okay, you're probably wondering, what do I do with these antennas if you don't know what ham radio is all about. I communicate with people around the world, and I made a lot of friends off of these antennas. The hobby is an amazing, and we get to talk to people around the world. And what I do is I build the biggest stations in the United States. Some of them on the coast, some of them on mountaintops, and we showcase, introduce it to you here on this YouTube channel. If you haven't looked yet, look around on my channel. You'll notice that I have a lot of videos of me on towers, installing towers, crane operations. We really get into a lot of detail on how we do all of this work. We've been doing it for a long time. For over 30 years, we've been putting towers up. And now we get to show everybody how it's done, which is great about YouTube. You can show the world your talent. And that's what we plan to do on this channel. We also do live operations. So you're going to notice that from time to time I'm going to get on the air. I'm going to show you how to operate a ham radio station. So you're thinking about becoming a ham radio operator. Let me tell you, one of the best hobbies in the world. I've made so many friends over the years just from this hobby. And you get people from all walks of life, from all different backgrounds, people from around the world. You go and meet them, you talk to them on the air, and they become, some of them, your best friends. See, one of my best friends is in Russia. His call sign is Radio November 5 Mexico, Roman. Then I have another good friend from Ireland, Echo India 9 Japan Fox. He's been here multiple times, and I've been to his place in Ireland. It's a great hobby. Now that I've showcased my station here in New York and talked a little bit about myself, I'd like you to know that I have a Facebook page. It's called W2RE Jonesport. We have a big following over on Facebook, on Meta. And we're just getting started here on YouTube. So if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see all the cool stuff that we're doing with tower work and ham radio, be sure to follow us here. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Appreciate your time today. Thanks.